So he joined as well. And then he said, what about my friend John Major? I said, okay, fine, I'll have them all. So we had them all, and then you know, if you go to Kuwait with George Herbert Walker Bush, you can probably get to see anybody you want to see. So it was very helpful in getting into to see people. On the other hand, if you have a terrible track record, you don't know what you're doing, you know, the meeting won't last that long. But we had a good track record. Getting the door was helpful. We have dinners where, you know, I would invite people to hear Jim Baker or George Bush or John Major, and it kind of worked out. Then when George W. Bush was elected, it turned out that his father said, well, I don't think I can be in business anymore, so I'm going to step down. He said, okay. And then after a couple months, he said, well, I don't think it's such a big problem. I can be loosely affiliated. So he kind of still affiliated with us. And then when the Iraq War went south, we all of a sudden, because we had these people close to George W. Bush, we were blamed for it. And so it was an awkward situation because we had these prominent people and they were, you know, affiliated with us, and we're being blamed for the Iraq War. So we had to make an adjustment, and ultimately they all retired, and I recruited Lou Gerson to be our chairman. And so I tried to change our image from being political, where we really weren't that political, but make it seem more like a business organization, and it kind of worked. But it was awkward because these were very good friends of mine, and George Herbert Walker Bush, I became very close to him. I would say the nicest man I ever met in my life. Gracious, charming, fair, funny, and terrific. But in the end, we de-affiliated with a number of these people and to help improve the firm. But I kept good relationships with those people, but it was a little awkward at the time.
And you originally were identified with doing deals in and around the defense industry.
Yes, because Frank Carlucci came in, so he was former Secretary of Defense, and so we said, well, put it this way. Edward Dirksen, who was a Senate Minority Leader in the 1960s, famously brought the Republicans along for the 1964 Civil Rights Act. He famously said, when you're getting kicked out of town, get out in front and pretend you're leading a parade. Now, what does that mean? That means to take advantage of the situation you find yourself in. So I found myself in Washington. People in New York didn't take us seriously. And so how could I say that people should invest with us? I said, well, people in Washington, we particularly, we understand companies more heavily affected by the federal government than the guys in New York. And it sounded good, it made sense, so we pretended that we were leading a parade by saying we understand heavily affected industries and heavily affected by the federal government. So one of those was the aerospace defense industry. So interestingly, we bought a number of companies there, and then we found that a lot of people said, wait a second, you're buying companies in the defense industry. Yes, but they made it sound like it was the offense industry. And a lot of people didn't really like to invest in the defense industry. It became more complicated involved, and then the deals kind of dried up. There weren't as many of them. But we did make a number of investments in the aerospace industry and defense, and they worked out reasonably well, and that enabled us to have credibility to branch out to other areas.
Then you struck upon a